Oh my god. There's an explosion in the tub.
We've got fireworks going off right outside our house.
I hope that's fireworks.
It is fireworks.
Could you see that?
Yeah. And there were sparkles.
And it set off a car alarm.
Yeah, it was like right there in the street.
Man, I remember it was a while ago. Somebody set off. It must have been around 4th of July, but somebody had like one of those big it was like 12 cardboard tubey things, and they were just over there. And I remember hearing them and being like, "That sounds terrible. Good job, America." But they were just there for like weeks because nobody cleaned them up.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, good.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Talking about dog fucking.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome back to the Proud Jacuzzi Crew. There have been some pretty scintillating developments that have happened since last week's episode. Yeah, it's getting hot in here. The water is just a little more scalding than usual. Sensual, I think, is definitely the word for it. Where we last left off was contacting one company called Primal Hardware about possible sponsorship. Oh. And, well, they got back to us. Mr. Lone Wolf himself got back to us very quickly. Immediately. Like a minute later.
Yeah.
And not only are we getting a product from them that we get to choose. This is the Proud Jacuzzi Crew, by the way. My name's Dane.
My name's Brian.
I'm Jimmy.
And not only do we get a product from them, but it was put forth that one of us has to use it.
That's the catch.
That's the catch.
Like it's even a catch.
And so I asked very earnestly, Jimmy, would you try it? And he said,
"Well, let's put into real terms what needs to be tried here.
Oh, the
actual product.
The actual product is
it's not just any old dildo.
It's an egg layer.
It's not any old insertable. This is a little different than your mom and pop dildo.
Right. This has a channel for which to push gelatin eggs into yourself
to harvest within your body.
Right. So I said, hey Jimmy, would you do this?
And I was like,
I don't like that.
Nah.
And then I was like, much later, I was like, Brian, would you be into sticking things up inside you? And you said,
what flavor eggs?
If they were pumpkin spice, he'd be down.
Yes, please.
and I was considering it. We asked our good friend Stephanie Ed. She said she'd think about it. And then out of the blue.
Oh, God.
Out of the wild blue yonder.
The clouds separated.
Right here in Anytown, USA, a young woman walked along the path outside of our humble backyard jacuzzi area, popped her head over the fence and said,
I said, it's great to be here. But on the odd
you didn't. You didn't say that at all. What did you say?
I said, I'm in.
There you go.
I'm volunteering.
Without request, without coercion.
Our friend and neighbor, Nicole, said that she would stick eggs inside her. So everybody, welcome Nicole.
Yay.
Hi, guys.
Nicole can't stay for the entire jacuzzi sesh, but she's here to say, I'll put eggs inside me. Isn't that right? Yeah?
I will.
And what made you feel inclined to volunteer yourself to be our guest host?
I do anything for the Proud Jacuzzi Crew.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
And if I gotta stick eggs inside of me, it's gonna happen.
Okay. Well, then it would become yours. once we get it.
Yeah.
So thank you
Used
in
product.
advance to Lone Wolf. Thank you in advance to Lone Wolf for this. Our first kind of sponsorship. That's kind of exciting.
I think more than kinda. Our first very real,
very
greatly
real.
honoring
Yeah.
sponsor.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
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 No!
Thank you.
They're hot, Osborne! They're hot! Sorry. I was in that voice already, isn't it?
So we heard the Project Koozie crew. Not only do we lay eggs inside ourselves, we also do Would You Rathers and Lonely Hearts and Would You Rathers again.
You might say we're putting all our eggs in one basket.
I would say that. I'm going
Is
to
that
say
my
that.
basket?
Do you live on a bicycle?
Let's be clear here. Nicole, you'll be putting your own eggs in your own basket.
Okay.
Yeah. Quite literally.
That's comforting.
But hey, let's get this egg laying a beginning
Let's get
with
that,
our
get
first
that
Would You
egg
Rather.
rolling.
Yeah, downhill. What came first, the Would You Rather or the egg?
Boiling?
It's the Would You Rather.
Boiling.
So we're starting kind of surreal.
Oh.
Oh, goody.
One Daniel in San Diego asks, would you rather have your hair trimmings from your body, e.g. beard, head, leg, body hair, that kind of thing.
Other things.
Other
parts.
Turn into little animals like rabbits and buffaloes and tigers when it's cut off.
Oh.
Or have your eating your fingernails serve as a nutritious snack.
Huh.
So
okay. The fingernail thing is optional, though, as it sounds like.
The fingernail thing
I can opt into
has no downside.
I can opt into devouring my own body.
What's the downside of having like cute little animals? made
Well,
of
so
hair?
somebody then has to take care of them. You're probably going to step on them because they're going to be microscopic.
They're
You're going to be a mass murderer.
No, I think it's like they turn into like not like microscopic little not each
like little
piece
hair
of
follicle-sized animals.
No.
No, like, so even if they're, like, insect-sized, though, then they're, like, extra insects you gotta worry
But
about.
surely they poop.
Exactly. Thank you.
Surely
The
they
voice of reason. Surely they poop. Surely they poop. Don't call me Shirley.
Nobody was. Nobody was calling you Shirley, Brian. You're very defensive.
But baby, they pooping. So yeah, I don't know if I caught
Why
that.
would magical little fur animals?
Why wouldn't they?
See, I don't imagine them that small. I imagine them maybe like 2 inches tall.
Like the size of borrowers.
Is it like each hair turns into an animal?
No, it's like the
full-
clumps of hair.
like
So that's a very
aggregates.
different interpretation.
Okay.
than
So
I
that's
took.
how I was thinking about it.
I was
I don't
gonna-
know how if you guys want to think about it like insects or microscopic hair follicles. then
I kind of saw it as aggregates of hair too, but like maybe of varying sizes. I don't know.
they could be.
Yeah, I definitely thought every little hair
Like,
Every single hair turns into a crocodile or a lemur.
or
are
a
we
Dundee.
getting triple beards? Is that happening? If so, then
Like if they just fall, if like maybe you accidentally like you're just running your hand through your beard and like a little hair comes out, you have a rabbit in your hand now, or a rhino, I guess.
Yeah, or a rhino.
Rhinos aren't like friendly.
Yeah,
Maybe these ones are. You don't know magical hair animals.
hippos are dangerous.
Hippos are dangerous.
They will fuck your entire existence right
Yeah,
off.
They will fuck you into the ground.
The notorious
round pound.
ground. And like I think because you couldn't eat your fingernails all the time.
Do they grow at the normal rate?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think they grow as
Well, they're
normal
not.
fingernails.
They're
Well, then
not.
that's not a lot of nutrition.
But that's not your only food.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's just sort of like, what a little
It's
treat
like,
for
I'm
me.
dehydrated.
You're not gonna get a lot of hydration out of your nails,
Yeah,
though.
electrolytes, Brian.
That's not necessarily hydration.
It is. It is.
It's what plants crave.
Jesus, Mary and
You
Joseph.
need magnesium and potassium.
It would be nutritious,
And-
not necessarily hydrating.
Not
Okay,
necessarily a
well-
multivitamin.
All right, that's
Yeah,
fine.
Exactly. It's like
I think maybe the animal beard is the way to go.
Yeah?
So, yeah,
Why? Like just because it's not so cool with the.
I feel like there's not, like Jimmy said, not a lot of benefit to the fingernails. I mean, how packed
Well, there's
are
no
these?
downside.
Yeah. But Okay, what if they don't poop though?
That's a big what if.
That is a big what if.
I see them as magical little fur animals that don't eat and don't poop.
They still like they
Such
still
large,
pubes.
that's such a
they still
leap, though.
yeah exactly
Triple pubes.
pube tribbles. I don't know if exactly. I don't know if I care for that.
But it's like a nice little. You're going to the bathroom and just like, oh hey, how's it going?
I see it as you collect them.
I think they just get up in my steez. You know, like I'd be going to
Oh,
sleep and I'd
you
feel
know-
like a pube tribble, like trying to crawl into my ear and be like, ah, pube tribble. You know?
Yeah, what about nose hairs?
Now
that's
let me
true.
go over
Oh,
the.
you're right.
Let me go over the wording. It says when the hair
Brass tacks.
when the hair is cut off, not when it falls out.
Oh.
That is a little less surprise.
Oh wait, so this is after it's off. Okay, I forgot that part.
Yeah,
That changes things.
I see it as collecting them up and like selling
Like
them on Etsy as little pets.
Hair Pokemon.
Yeah,
Live animals.
or Tamagotchis, like little hair Tamagotchis.
But
Just less digital.
Yeah,
very much less digital.
All
Very
the way
analog.
less
Very-
digital.
Very much less digital. More puby.
you got a little Safari Kingdom in your bathroom.
I just feel like this is a lifelong situation you are now dealing with.
Well, so is your like.
Well, I don't think your nails are a situation though.
Cliff Bar fingernails.
I'm just
Man, that's better than what I was. I was expecting they still taste like fingernails, but they're just nutritious now.
I'm picturing a shelter full of all of these animals that nobody wanted to take care of anymore.
Oh,
That's
sad.
it's a
Yeah.
sad thing. Maybe
Oh,
maybe
could
it's
just
just too much.
creating-
Maybe overpopulation.
Exactly, because they keep happening. They keep
Yeah.
happening.
Hair-
Adding to
yeah.
overpopulation.
Hairs forever.
Yeah.
But they are made of hair, so if they like get squished or they catch on fire,
Oh no.
Oh, the smell.
Wait, are they hold on?
Look,
the
Are
these
worst.
they
guys
made
slow
of
down
hair,
time.
or are
Yeah.
they?
To the toenail.
I thought they turned into animals.
little hair animals, dude.
Are they hair? Okay, hold on. Are they hair animals or are they
Yeah.
real animals?
They're like little animals made out of your hair.
Dave.
I think
What?
There's a different amount specify.
Okay, fine. You've made my decision for me. Fucking Cool Ranch Dorito nails. Done.
Cool
That's
Ranch
not,
Dorito
it's not
nails?
nutritious.
Sure it is. It's got everything a body
It's
needs.
better than
Sodium,
no food.
nacho cheese. I'm good.
His particular nails would taste like Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yes.
And they'd be nutritious.
Oh.
That
I like-
does sound like
Okay,
the best
now
of
you're
all
just cheating the
worlds.
system.
I like the idea that like
That's
you're
how
like
the rich get richer.
you're like a survival
Don't mind if I
enthusiast,
do.
right? Like
Yeah.
like what do you call them? Like you think the world's gonna end. You have a bomb shelter. You grow your nails
Doomsday prep.
real long,
Yeah.
just in
Doomsday.
case.
Just in case.
I think, yeah, I'm on
What
that
I
side
really
now.
like is how
That's it.
Nicole thinks that like we're gaming the system on our own show. Like, you can. This is fucking
can't-
bullshit. You can make anything up
You
you
can't
want,
make
Nicole.
Cool Ranch Doritos nutritious.
You can.
It's just Cool Ranch Dorito flavor.
Let's be clear here. You also can't cut off your hair
That's
and
like-
turn them into little animals. So
Yet.
I mean, yes.
Yeah,
Modern
is the size of the
science is-
hair like
the science of the hair.
the size of the
okay.
hair cut,
Yeah.
like the length of it.
Uh-huh.
Does that affect?
Yeah, I'd say the
Size of
longer
the
the
animal.
I'd say the longer the hair, the bigger the animal, probably.
You could get hair gerbils.
Hairbles.
That
Hair harbles.
Harble jarbles. Let's make sounds with our mouths. Harble jarble garble.
That's horrible.
Narble garble. Haven't had one of those in a while.
No, but tell me about your sex life.
I would definitely take
Nice
the
though.
the hair animals, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, please.
I do love Pokemon, and I feel like I could profit off of this because I think, yeah, I do. I think that people would dig them. They'd be like trendy. I think I'd make it the next trend, and everybody would have like like a little lemur monkey man, like crawling around their shoulders on a little leash connected to their ear. It'd be super cool for people.
I like the idea too that like it's like Pokemon or specifically Pokemon Go where there are odds of getting rarer animals.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's a lot of cats, a lot of dogs, a lot of rabbits, but maybe one day a little fox,
Yeah, you get a little hair fox.
an elephant, a dodo bird.
Whoa, the
You're
rarest.
real lucky.
Jimmy, what do you say?
I'm fingernails because there's literally only upside.
Yeah.
100% upside. Zero
Wow,
downside.
very pragmatic and not very fun of you.
You know?
I'm sure.
I don't listen. What if accidentally I cut my arm off?
Yeah.
All the hair, technically it's cut off,
Yeah.
turns into a weird arm animal thing. What if that happens, y'all?
Well, then
I think
Like an arm
kill it with fire.
a face.
the bigger problem is that
You have to
you're
pee.
missing an arm. That's
Yeah.
what I'd
But
worry.
what
I mean,
if?
who needs both, really?
Seriously, let's be honest. Who needs 2 arms?
Who needs
down to
to?
brass
That's
tacks.
It's just excessive.
Nicole, you already voted, yes?
I think I'm switching
Whoa.
to the pragmatic side. Jimmy swayed me because, what if one day
My arm
I need to
comes off.
survive and
In the wastelands.
yeah,
Are you
in
saying
the
you're a
Fallout
doomsday prepper now?
wastelands. yeah, that just happened. I
Oh, dang.
just become a doomsday prepper.
Good.
What if our fingernails started turning into animals?
What if there's hair on
Those
your
are
fingernails?
nutritious as well.
Well, they say that your fingernails is the same stuff that your hair is made out of, and it's just like hair, very fused together hair.
We're getting really
I once knew
biological.
a girl in high school
Yeah.
who I used to have
I don't believe you.
very long hair. And one day in class, I was probably just like fooling around and like chewing on my hair or something, like something
Yeah.
stupid. And this girl was like intensely grossed out because she had seen a TV special that said that hair is the same thing as poop. So
That's not true.
That is
she was
so
like
not
so
true.
grossed
This
out.
must have been on the History Channel.
It was just like I could understand the sentiment because I guess the idea is that your hair is sort of like you can test drugs in your hair, right? Isn't that a
Right.
thing? Like
Yeah.
it's excreting, something, but it's not the same as its sweet duty.
No,
Like,
it's not a sweet duty.
All hair is head shit. Yeah, that's what it is. It's your head slowly
It's
shitting
slowly
over
shitting.
time.
You've seen the Play-Doh things where you just squeeze and
Right.
Yeah.
it comes out.
Exactly.
The play
that's your
maker,
head
yeah.
a million times.
That's how
Yeah.
hair works.
It's just like that.
It's baby's first introduction to hair.
That girl never talked to me again.
Good.
I was fine with it.
Yeah, I would be
Probably
fine with it as
made
well.
it out good.
It's talking about Play-Doh makes me think of how lonely I get sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how, because I'm really floundering with this segue. But
Did you not
you know,
have friends when you played with Play-Doh?
I didn't have that. There it is. That's must be what it does. When I was a kid and I played with Play-Doh, I had no friends.
No relationships came out of your
No.
Play-Doh excursions.
Well, you know, a lot of things remind me of loneliness because the world is full of emptiness and darkness, and we'll all die alone and afraid, with no one to hear our screams of pain.
Thank goodness.
Folks, it's Lonely Hearts.
Hey, it's Lonely Hearts.
Lonely Hearts, where
Christ.
where we try to
The
find
real
two
nihilistic up
two pathetic souls in
Oh.
this dark and forbidding world, and force them to get together so that we can pretend that it is not as cold and
And
foul.
when you say force them to get together, it's just in our minds.
basically, yeah.
There's someone for everyone.
Do
Sometimes
not reach out to these people
and if there's not,
whatsoever.
we'll make them be one for everyone.
Now kiss.
Yes.
It's all in our heads, but sometimes they're paper dolls. Sometimes. So my candidate this week. See?
Hey, hey-oh.
How punny.
Hey, ha.
I don't get it.
Ask your mother. My candidate this week is...
Mama, they made a joke on the podcast. I didn't understand it.
Go to your room.
Yes, Mama.
Okay. Enough jokes.
Let's get down to brass tacks again.
My candidate is entitled "World's Going to Shit. Anybody out there not a fairy tale retard?"
Oh, boy.
Deer
I
Valley
can tell
7th
you,
Avenue.
I am not from a fairy tale, nor am I mentally retarded. So, if it was one-
Good sir. This is from Phoenix, Arizona. So yeah.
who's
Okay.
that?
So yeah, good chance you're dumb as fuck.
Jesus.
Of course you think you're the greatest thing on earth and you're all that matters. In the head-stomping game to get ahead of others to make it to the front page fairy tale book. Anyway, my name's David. And I'm an alcoholic. Welcome,
No
David! Yeah, thanks, fuck you. I'm functional, don't pity me. I've a business, my own house, 2 trucks. I'm not rich, and if I was, I wouldn't tell you, but I do good for myself.
Good lord.
Yeah, there's more.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
I'm almost disappointed that there's more, because that would have been a great, just
fucking
one-off.
amazing.
I'm a realist, not a pessimist or optimist. Hence the fairy tale BS I despise. I'm a butt man. No liberals, no Democrats, but no completely evil bitches or toothless 400-pound redneck women in overalls that scream America from the porch with a McDouble and a fifth of Jack in her pudgy, lardy, yellow, sweaty hands.
Oh my god.
A smart, humble, sexy woman. I consider myself a fairly well-rounded, intelligent, humble individual.
Obviously.
Intelligent, humble individual.
I'm not special, but I have enough pride to not kill myself.
Wow.
Well, that's good.
But not enough to chase the front page and compete with you idiots for the slot. I keep to myself.
I don't understand him.
I don't party or bar hop or any other hip/ghetto/low intelligence lingo that you call it.
I don't use lights. I don't use doors. I hardly even internet.
I don't make sandwiches with bread.
I breathe air once a week, because that's all you really need.
Looking to drink beers, chill, talk, see if we can fuck in the comfort of each other's company.
Oh, Jesus.
Goodness gracious.
But I don't need sex.
Clearly.
Wait,
My head.
That's for fancy folk.
Wait for it.
Okay, sorry.
But I don't need sex. My hand's tighter than any pussy.
oh.
Looking for a rare click.
So humble. For a rare click?
I put tiny bit of thought into this, so don't be too impressed. Ha! I'm sweet and I'm sour. Def more sour, though.
No kidding.
No, you don't say.
Sounds like
Send-
sourdough.
Send picture if you want any real chance of me taking you seriously. Don't be illiterate, Craigslist trash, blah. Send pictures with reply. And that's it. That's it. You think he likes Limp Bizkit? I think he likes Limp Bizkit.
Definitely.
He did it all for the... No, wait. Was that Limp Bizkit?
That is Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Oh, my reference. My
Pop
references
culture
are
game
on.
on point.
So very angry.
Maybe.
I wouldn't say that he's terribly nurturing. I feel that his initial abrasive nature doesn't bode well for any
Anyone?
empathic, occurrences. So, anyway, next.
This one's just weird.
Oh, good.
It's short. It's pretty short, though. Titled...
Wait, before you start, is this a normal one, or is this one
A little bit different.
A little bit different.
Why don't you just wait and see?
A little off the beaten.
I need you to warn me!
Titled, If You Don't Like Me, Have the Guts to Tell Me Why.
Brian is smiling.
So far, so good.
It's already working out.
Right up. Starting in, Hi, smiley face. I like lots of stuff.
Oh,
LOL, I
that's
can
just
be...
vague enough to work.
Yeah. LOL, I can be quite easy to get along with most of the time. I enjoy sports and I play a couple of video games. Just a couple.
I also like talking to idiots about how idiotic all the other idiots are. Wait,
And
no,
my
that's the
fist
other-
is really tight. I do kind of expect to be treated like a princess, smiley face. If you're interested, you should definitely, I would like to know, smiley face. You heard that right, folks. If you think I look great, I would like to know too. LOL. And I know tons of girls say things like, if you do not like my body, move on. But I really would like to know what you believe, even if you do not enjoy me. How else can I improve myself? LOL, so I am wanting to hear honest opinions, people. Also, no offense, but I really do prefer my guys to be in shape. Looking forward to hearing from you, smiley face. Contact me with your info, including a pic.
In shape with tight fists.
I feel like
The tighter the better.
the
A
invitation.
man with a fist tighter than my vagina. Please, thank you. Please, thank you.
If only it was that easy. I feel like the invitation to kind of criticize is an odd one.
It's very strange.
I feel like it matches this guy very well. Because
You think
he
so?
seems very willing
He
to
seems
criticize.
very, very critical.
She's like,
Yeah.
Sorry.
give it to me, baby. Tell me what I'm bad at.
Tell me what you hate.
I think I forgot to mention, that was in Women for Men. Mine was a lady.
Yeah,
If
I
that was
got
not
that
clear.
eventually.
Mine was a man for women.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh.
How about that?
Yeah. I don't know if that's particularly surprising with the fist like a vagina.
But I
With
feel
past
like
choices.
she has a hurdle here, in that she may not really accept herself. Because I feel like you only ask for criticism when you want to change yourself. But if you're like, hey, this is who I am, like
It seems sort of a strange message, like, this is what I am, like it or not. If you do like it, that's cool. But I have specific interests.
Yeah.
Like,
If you don't, let me know and I'll change.
kind of. That's kind of what I'm hearing from her.
the opinions of strangers are what matter most.
So the impression I get is that she is very seems like she's self-critical and like is maybe a little bit unsure of herself and wants, somebody to give her some direction because she's not so sure of herself. This guy seems like very sure of himself in a very bad way.
Yeah.
Basically, what I kind of want to say is that this seems like a perfect storm of dysfunctional relation. I think they would get along like a house on fire and would end much the same way.
Oh.
This is one of those 50 Shades of Grey type situations.
Ooh.
50 Shades of Great.
50
Do you want to see my
Shades of
pleasure
Tight
room?
Fist.
It's all fists.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they would get
He
along.
says his fist is tighter than my vagina.
I'm trying to tighten up my vagina
By punching it.
by punching it with his fist.
Oh, good lord.
With his tight fist.
Oh boy.
I mean, yeah, I think they would get together and they would get along in that way that codependent people do.
Yep.
And I think that they would love each other for a time and ultimately destroy each other.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call that love, even.
It's a form of love.
I'd say Perfect Storm kind of
Yeah,
got it
you
nailed.
called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just doesn't seem... That seems like bad.
I'm perpetually in the eye of the hurricane.
So
Whatever that
I
means.
think that, yes, we've found a match, but I don't think they should.
Oh, no. No, by any psychologist means no.
Yeah. This is a match made in hell.
But
Yeah, a match!
hey, we found a match! But by all means, do not find each other.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
Please. So our next Would You Rather comes from not the deep net, but just the regular net. Reddit. From the... this is a good username.
The deep red.
The deep red. It. Comes from mutant _llama1. And they
like that
ask,
name.
would you rather know everything that any human has known or everything that no other human has known?
Come again?
Yeah,
Okay.
one more time on that one.
Yeah.
So you know everything that any human has ever known.
Okay.
Or you know everything that no other human has ever known.
So humans
okay.
specifically.
Humans specifically.
So is it like to date, though?
Yes, I would...
Because if it's the sum of all human knowledge through time...
has known, so it's up till now.
Okay.
Do you still have the ability to learn like a regular human?
That I don't know.
I would assume so.
Because I'm thinking, like, if it's non-humans, you know how the universe is created.
Right.
You know if fucking God's real or not.
Right.
Like, you know every alien.
But that would be so alienating, wouldn't it?
I mean, you
Like
could
you
help.
would feel so alone.
Alienating.
Oh, but so
Get it?
special,
I just
though.
winked.
I feel like you could further Earth's. You could like, what's the term? You could advance all the
Elevate?
technology
Civilization.
Yeah.
like
you
at a
could.
faster
Move
rate.
forward human knowledge.
Yeah, prematurely.
It doesn't say that you have the intellect to execute any
Yeah,
of this
because
shit.
Well, but if you know enough, you just know everything.
We're still
so.
the shitty, lame people that we are in real life.
Yeah.
Lame
I
sacks
imagine
of
you
water
can
and oxygen.
just sort of
Meat bags.
reach
Meat
for whatever
bags.
you need.
Yeah, you think you'd
Meat
be able
bags of
to...
a shitty consciousness.
I mean, if you know it, then you know it.
You do know it.
So you'd be able to access
When
it
you know,
in
you
your
know.
brains.
You know.
I don't know. I know a lot of
Finger
things.
guns.
I know a lot of things, but I don't necessarily come up with really great ideas or how to do great
but
things all the time.
if you knew how to make a laser gun from the future,
Yeah, that's true.
you know what I mean? Like, you would know how to do that. So It would be something, I don't know if a laser gun's helpful, but,
This isn't from the future, though.
Hey, if there's a problem a laser gun can't solve, I don't want to know what it is.
I feel like, though, if you still have the ability to learn, you can know everything that no humans know, on top of learning stuff that humans do know.
Like HTML.
So it's kind of a bigger win there. Like HTML. Maybe CSS if you're feeling...
like crocheting.
You know about, aliens, though. You know alien technology right away.
You could know alien philosophy and defensive driving.
Yeah. I mean, there
just
are
feel like
textbooks on everything.
You could be like, point your satellites here, NASA. There's aliens afoot.
But you wouldn't know what satellites are.
Also, nobody would believe you.
Well, you don't just stop knowing everything about your life.
Why
would that be?
That doesn't seem kind of fair.
Yeah, we need more.
You don't just forget everything else. You just don't know everything that all other humans know by the magic ability.
I guess that's right.
Well,
you'd be like, hey, we're on a podcast. Oh, fuck, I know everything that no humans... Well, that's not the way to word it. I know everything about all aliens and everything.
If aliens exist.
I mean, they gotta exist somewhere.
So, to me, this seems like the difference between the TV show of the 90s, The Pretender, where he was, good at everything.
Sure.
He was just, he gets do any job, and every week he was, a different fucking job. And he's also the voice of the Nameless One in the cult classic RPG, Planescape Torment.
Thank you, Brian's RPG
You're
Corner.
very welcome. You're very welcome. The difference between the Pretender, and the difference between the Pretender and Starman from the fucking 80s movie with Jeff Bridges, where he's basically spaceman, he's got space knowledges, but he's like a fucking alien, he's kind of doofy, he doesn't get how Coca-Cola and trucks work.
I like space
knowledges. Except you'd probably still know how trucks work, I think.
How do trucks work? How do trucks?
How do trucks?
How do trucks?
This is the how do trucks part of the podcast.
I think the
where
female.
We learn how do trucks.
How do trucks?
How do trucks, Sarah Connor? I think it's
No.
I think it's Sarah
Nicole.
Connor.
Nicole, how do trucks?
I don't know.
I
only know things that other humans do not know, so I cannot tell you how do trucks.
Wait, let's game the system. Half of us take all the alien knowledge, half of us take all the human knowledge.
How wow!
Boom.
Oh.
So who's who? Because
I call alien knowledge.
I'm also aliens.
I call alien knowledge.
All right, Dave. Let's do it.
I want to know all the alien
See,
shit.
when I think
humans
of
are cool sometimes.
It's way more knowledge too.
Let me tell you.
I want to know the unknowable.
But you know everything that humans don't know?
I want to go Call of Cthulhu style insane because I know too much and there are things that my mind is not capable of knowing.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm down with it though.
It sounds way better.
That's my fetish.
I don't think... I can't get it up unless unfathomable thoughts are coursing through my veins.
I mean, it might be too much information for your brain. It might just kill you. Because
cool.
it's like billions of years. How old is the universe?
Pretty fucking old.
That's don't
ask,
much
it's
information.
It's unknowable how old the universe is.
It is that old.
Well, no, they know
that
how
much
long
info.
the Big Bang was, but before that, they don't know.
Was it 4.7 billion years or
something like that?
Let's
it's a lot of time versus however long what we define as humans have existed. You know,
now, on the other side, if we only know what other humans know, we know every atrocity that any human has ever perpetrated.
It's a lot of atrocities.
We know all the goodness, too, but, we know everything, every terrible secret that humans have ever had.
I read Judy's diary.
And I feel like that could be incapacitating in itself as well.
That's true.
Okay, so which one do you think which part of the Venn diagram would you have to be on to know if Santa Claus is real? Is that human knowledge or is that unknowable knowledge?
I think it might be both.
Oh.
That might be a paradox. The Santa Claus paradox.
The Santa Claus paradox. The Santa Claus exception.
We'll know if it's
I think
really
we just found the title to this episode.
The Santa Claus exception.
Let's
Getting
find
down
out.
to brass
I don't know if
tacks.
it's Berenstein or
That's
Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain Bears or Berenstein Bears?
Oh god, that made my brain hearing about that thing made my brain feel so weird.
Like I am tempted by the unknowable knowledge, but I'm also like scared of that. But those atrocities, they just keep popping up. The human atrocities.
Yeah.
They keep popping up.
It's too dark.
You know what happened
Humans are
to
too dark.
our old pal Hitler?
What happened to Hitler, or Jimmy?
Isn't it? Well, exactly.
He killed himself in his bunker.
Is that proven though?
Yes.
Is it? I thought it was.
Sure.
I thought it was more nebulous than that.
Oh.
I thought he
Just
was
accept-
cryogenically frozen.
Next to Walt Disney.
Yes, right next to Walt Disney. Ironically.
After experiencing the interactive documentary Wolfenstein, I'm pretty sure Hitler put himself in a robot body with 2 Gatling guns, and American hero B.J. Blazkowicz killed him.
Well, thank God we have that historical record.
Yeah. Thank God for that.
I'm gonna choose the thing what all humans have known, and I'll tell you why. It's because I feel that knowing the unknowable would alienate me so much from the rest of humanity that I would become like unapproachable. Like I don't think I'd find any commonality with humans. Like it would just put me completely out of it. So I don't want that. And like knowing all the bad things means I would also know all the good things. So I think that I could reconcile that in my humanity. But knowing things that are unknowable, woof, that's too much than I could bear. And that's the way the news goes. Boop. Wubba lubba dub dub.
Hello, Dum Dum. I'm down with the unknowable. I actually,
you are.
It's great that you mentioned
sick puppy.
It's great that you mentioned Rick Sanchez, because he seems like very much like the I'll know the unknowable and I'll be fucked up by it beyond all belief.
And that's why I drink.
I will be so damaged by it. I invent new drugs to get fucked up out of my mind with, and I'm kind of okay with that because I want to know all the secrets. I want to know too much.
Good.
I want, and not just stupid human bullshit that doesn't matter and it's transitory. I want to know the secret forbidden space knowledge.
The deep internet. What is it real?
What does Cthulhu sleep in the nude? I want to know. I want the glossy JPEGs.
I'm sure Cthulhu has some nice pajamas.
I think
footies.
Some silk pajamas.
I think it's great that the internet has taken a hold of Cthulhu, because if he ever comes back, he's gonna look at all the fucking chibi Cthulhu shit that's out there and be like, "Are you fucking joking?
I'm embarrassed. I'm just
You put me in a nightcap.
I'm going back into the ocean. I'm going back.
I'm going back.
I'll wait until you're all extinct and I'll come back.
This is goddamn
Just grumble,
ridiculous."
grumble. Just links away.
Because yes, Nicole, suck it to me.
I've got to go with everything that the humans don't know as well.
Yeah.
It's too alluring. I want to know what was before the Big Bang, before time existed.
What is time?
Yeah.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me no more.
This is the DJ part of our segment. Yep, that's what I'm going with.
Great.
There's a lot. There's a lot I gotta know.
This chick gets it. She
Welcome
gets
to
it.
madness.
This one-
Welcome to madness.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay,
finally.
great.
Feasibly, there's also atrocities on other planets that we would find out
Countless
about.
planets.
Probably.
Billions and billions.
Great, deal with
hundreds
that.
of billions.
You
Maybe I will. Maybe I will deal with it.
good. I'm glad you will. And that leaves us with Jimmy the Butcher.
That's me. Even if my brain explodes, if there's risk of that happening,
Worth.
I'll do it. It's all
So,
all
the
aliens all the
unknowable.
way. I'll
Boom
just fucking
goes.
write it all out as much as I can.
Really? So you'll just spend the rest of your days just writing things for humanity?
Yeah, that might maybe look crazy.
No, it wouldn't. That looks super
No one
normal.
will believe you.
I
though.
need
That's
well,
the
I
thing.
need to start it all with something that is provable.
Right.
Like
Baby
something
steps.
that's some technology proof, and they're like, this looks crazy. Oh, but this math checks out.
Well, this is how
math.
You know what I'd do? I'd take the unfathomable alien knowledge and I'd get a job writing for the Inquirer, where nobody fucking believes my shit, and I'd laugh my tits off every night. I'm giving you guys gold, and you people are just throwing it away.
Oh my god, like, and then in like 3,000 years when alien contact, or however long, like, takes place, they'll be like,
oh wow, this guy knew his
Brian
stuff.
Warlock was some sort of messiah.
The Inquirer was a valid news source. Their only valid news source.
And he worked for minimum wage and all the shrimp he can eat.
And all the shrimp
Is that
eat.
is that a perk of the job?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime you work for like a sensational rag like that, it's standard contract that you get never-ending shrimp.
But it's like that kind of sort of dewy, weird shrimp that you've seen buffets.
This makes me think Cthulhu is behind all of this.
Yes, you might think that, but
Yeah.
you don't actually know, do you?
Nor
Because
will we
this isn't
ever.
real.
hard
No,
knock
but
life.
I do hate dewy shrimp. So I'm really glad that I picked mine. Marry, fuck, kill. Cthulhu, a real squid, or the devil?
One of these things is not like the other.
Nope.
Yeah.
Which one? I don't...
I think the one that couldn't damn my soul to eternal suffering.
Huh.
Yeah.
Which one? I don't... What?
Alright. Marry Cthulhu, fuck the devil, and kill the squid.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's legit. Yeah,
Dang.
That's legit. Yeah.
You did it.
Checks out.
Yeah, done.
Great.
It's done.
This is math.
And with that, I think we will now say goodbye to our guest host, as it were, with the most.
Oh. It's time to hit the old dusty trail.
So much dust.
Thank you for joining us in the tub, Nicole.
Of course.
And,
it's been a nice balmy evening.
It
Thanks
has,
for
hasn't
having
it?
me.
We'll be sure to revisit you in about 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh yes. I will come back with notes about what an egg feels like. Whether it hatches, soon to know.
Oh my god.
Cool. Well, Lone Wolf will be very happy.
Yeah. Good.
But thank you.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Get out of this tub now, though.
Get on it.
Hit the bricks, kid.
Splish splash.
Splish splash. And with that, what do we got for Marry, Fuck, Kill?
The actual Marry, Fuck, Kill. Alright. So our Marry, Fuck, Kill today comes from our longtime contributor, Kyle. from
Oh, it's our
Concord.
friend
Oh,
Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
So Kyle posits to us.
Puts forth on the table.
Marry, fuck, kill a snake, a sheep, or a dog. And he very specifically wanted to preface for Brian that they are all of age.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Kyle.
Keeping up Brian's non-pedophilia streak.
Famous internet non-pedophile. Yeah.
Brian Warlock.
I dig it.
Okay, a dog, a sheep, and a snake.
A snake.
Well, one of them's shaped like a dick.
Yeah, this came from... We made a joke about fucking a snake.
It's true.
And this is where that came from. He told me.
And then the classic, sheep fucking.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then the other classic, peanut butter on whatever part you want licked off.
Doggy
Wink.
style.
Doggy style.
As it were.
Open doggy style. Open.
That's
I've
not
never-
how that goes.
I've never heard that joke
Should have.
before.
That's a good one.
Should be how it goes.
We should make a music video.
Oh, with dancing.
And doggy style fucking. Peanut butter.
God.
So my Scottish heritage is saying fuck the sheep. Deep down. Oh, It's what it's saying.
Is that a Scottish thing? I thought that was just like whatever other European group that your European group doesn't care for. They're the sheep fuckers.
Yeah, this sounds it sounds incredibly offensive.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
no, it's-
It is incredibly
Scots
offensive.
have been known for a long time to want to have sex with their farm animals.
That's why they bred sheep. That's why they invented them.
I mean, it was that or the Irish, which I am also. So
Huh.
It goes.
it goes like that. I think dogs are very dependable. They are humanity's best friend.
Nah.
And
So I'm
snakes
told.
are
Also man's best friend.
Slithery
but they're
demons.
Unappreciated.
Yeah. I feel like snakes would be sexier.
Snakes would fetch if people would just try. Because nobody tries. Nobody tries.
Snakes are the most dangerous of the three. They have
true.
I guess a dog
I'm not sure.
A dog in the bad mood.
An attack dog will fuck your shit up. Ooh. Yeah.
I don't think we're talking about an attack dog here.
Well, we're talking about dogs in general, though. I think a dog in general could be as
canine
threatening.
species
Could be as threatening as a snake. Yeah.
Okay.
That is, yeah.
So I definitely would not want to fuck a dog. I don't find dogs sexy. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I don't want to fuck a dog. You can quote me. Don't want to fuck a dog.
This reminds me of the dog milk episode where we talked about drinking the milk of a dog or drinking the milk of a friend. And you were definitely anti-dog milk.
Was I?
I think so.
I think I was more in favor of drinking a dog's milk than a friend's milk.
Yeah, because you didn't know who
I'm
it
misremembering.
could be.
Exactly. That's right. Because fuck you, Pam. That's where I think that came from. Beth, thank you.
That's the one.
Pam, Beth, half a dozen of the one, 6 of the
All
other.
women are the same.
Pams and Beths are
Quote
much
me
the
on
same.
that.
Okay. Pams and Beths are much the same.
Great.
Just saying.
Have you ever met a Pam that wasn't a Beth? No, didn't think so.
Yeah. Have you ever met a Pam whose middle name wasn't Beth?
Pam
and vice versa.
I'm going on the record saying that yes, every single Pam I've ever met has not had the middle name Beth, and that Pams and Beths are different.
You've been lied to.
I've been lied to my whole life.
Back to the serious business.
Yeah. Like I do feel like snakes are kind of the bad boy of this group.
Yeah, they
fucking
have,
bad boys.
They definitely have the worst rap.
They do have the worst
and
rap.
the worst rapping skills, also.
They'd be real tight. They could squeeze you good.
Too good. Your dick will fall off.
That's a snake scatting.
The
snake's like, do you like that? And you're like, my dick is off on the ground now.
Going back to my Irish heritage, though, St. Patrick did drive all the snakes out of Ireland. So that's another strike against them on Dane's part.
You're giving a lot of clout to your heritage.
Yeah, I'm feeling it tonight. Good. For the record, I did a little jig in the tub.
Splishing and
got all
splash.
splashy up
if
in
you
here.
know what I mean, wank.
Wank.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't really want to fuck a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheeps are soft.
Sheeps are soft.
But I don't want to kill a dog either. I'm going to marry the dog.
Okay.
I'm going to fuck the snake.
Okay.
Because it's a sexy bad boy and it's like all smooth and it'll squeeze me real good. And then I'll kill the sheep because it's also food that we already eat. And I'd use its wool to make a nice sweater. And I'm Scottish and Irish, so I'd know how to do that based on my heritage.
I just like the idea that, you're like, yeah, I'm Scottish. And then later you're like, yeah, I'm Irish.
I'm both. Both.
But not acknowledging that you're both. You're just like,
I'm Scottish.
just like,
I'm Irish.
As an Irishman.
and as the podcast goes on, we'll also find that Dane is Afghani.
Yep.
He's Chechen.
It's true.
He's Inuit and Aluit.
But surprisingly not Danish.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not a drop of Danish in me.
Plot twist.
And I want a Danish right now.
Brian,
That does sound really good.
choose.
Okay, shit.
Wait, you killed the snake?
You know I fucked the shit out of that fucking
Oh, that's
snake.
right. I'm sorry.
And you
said
killed the sheep, right?
Did kill that sheep.
Killed the sheep.
For
Okay.
its wool and meat.
That's right. You said all these things.
Yeah, god damn it.
Listen, Jimmy.
I heard you, but I had it in my head that you still had one to go.
No, you were snorkeling at the time. I remember now. You had your head under those bubbles.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Trying to, get some buried treasure down there.
I think
It's buried under the tub.
I think what I would do is I would marry the sheep and I just cuddle with it all the time because it's all soft and cuddly.
Oh, that is nice. That does sound nice.
And and it'd be a very quiet marriage because, except for the bleeding. And I think I'd fuck the snake too because somehow that seems less weird than fucking a dog. And I'd kill the shit out of the dog. I'd just kill it, Old Yeller style.
Oh,
just
wow.
boom, 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 boom.
I'd rather kill a dog than fuck it. says Brian.
That's quote me. Yeah.
I generally do.
Hello, I'm Brian Warlock, and I'm your candidate for alderman. And yes, I would rather kill a dog than fuck it.
Yeah.
4 more years.
4
more years.
So I'm marrying a dog because they're dependable, reliable. Some breeds more than others.
This is all of canine humanity.
Whatever that means.
Canine-anity.
Caninanity.
I think I'd have to.
Cananity.
Even though some snakes are cute, I feel like I'd have to kill the snake and fuck a sheep. I think we all gave different answers. Because sheeps are soft.
Did we do
Sheeps are soft, yeah.
You gotta touch it and see if it's soft.
Trippo?
Trippo!
I think we did.
We did a trippo.
The hat trick, but not quite.
You know what this means? Nobody loses. Nobody wins, but nobody loses.
We all win.
We all win.
We all win.
In a way. Because we all lose.
In the way of winning.
Everybody wins in bestiality.
When it comes to fucking animals, we all come out ahead.
When it comes to fucking animals, let's do it.
Come on, America!
Are you with me?
Ooh.
It's like
We can do it.
crickets, and we're like, no, not crickets.
Let's fuck those crickets.
They're not animals, they're bugs.
I'd fuck a cricket.
You can't fuck a bug, but you can fit it in your urethra.
Yeah,
You
get it right up in
love
there.
crickets,
Pro tip!
Do I?
because of that one story. The
What are you
cricket,
talking
the cricket
about?
story.
What are you talking
The
about?
one where he gets so small and he turns into a cricket.
Oh,
You like
yeah.
crickets because of that.
I do.
I've decided.
The Greek myth.
Yeah.
Refer to episode. Insert episode here.
Episode here.
No,
We
you
just-
can't do it now because you just
Wait,
talked over me.
okay, I won't. Go.
Insert. No.
Episode 20.
Episode. Refer to episode. Insert episode here. You laughed again. Okay, our last and final Would You Rather comes to us all the way from the shores of Berkeley, California. From Stephanie Ed.
She lives on a boat.
I guess.
I've decided.
Now she lives on a boat. She asks, would you rather have to eat your favorite food for every meal or have your favorite food not exist anymore? Ruin the thing you love or let it free?
Would it ruin it?
I think it would.
This is a tough call.
I think eventually you get tired of it.
You get fucking tired of it, dude.
It's probably fair to say that rules of magic, you could eat pizza forever and it wouldn't kill you, right?
Yeah,
I feel like we've been asked a very similar question to this. With very similar magic rules.
Possibly.
Yeah, I mean, we get, like, food questions are a definite would you rather category.
No, but I mean, I remember Brian asking that specific thing, like, you can eat the same thing and it won't kill you. But it was
You could only eat 3 things or only eat different things every time.
That's the one.
Yeah. That's right. This is different.
No, it's different. It's
That's
just
why I chose it.
Yeah.
So, deliberate. Go.
Yeah, I mean, eventually I'd get tired of my favorite thing, and then it would become a hell.
What is your favorite food?
I'm very fond of chicken tikka masala.
It's pretty interesting.
It is pretty fucking great, yeah.
So in that instance, that meal has rice and chicken and tikka.
Delicious cream sauce.
Yeah, and
Half tikka,
and the
half
sauce.
masala. All delicious.
So what? It's just all of those things no longer are.
No, it's the dish.
Okay, so he can eat them all separate. He can eat.
No, he can't eat them all separate. He only eats chicken tikka masala.
Well, I'm saying
he's
if
the
he
opposite.
couldn't
The
eat
opposite.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, chicken, cream, butter,
So the thing is,
rice.
The thing is, I like a lot of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I've got a favorite, I guess, but even then, it's like there's other stuff that's kind of close to it. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I think I might actually lean towards my favorite is gone dead, and I have to content myself with other great food. Mm-hmm. Feels a little bit unfair.
I guess it's tricky though, because that's what I'm saying. Like, because that means you can't have that meal if you opt out of eating it, but that means you can't have chicken or rice or the sauce, which is sort of a particular thing.
Yeah.
But the chicken and rice go in a lot of things. Burritos.
Oh,
That's what I'm asking.
So you're saying that like all the constituents of it are also don't exist.
Because that makes it very tricky.
That does make sense.
Because I could be like, I could fucking cheat if I was gonna be sassy and be like, oh, it's a chicken tikka masala, but without naan, like or whatever bullshit, right?
Gotcha.
I'm having 2 meals, tikka masala, but rice. They're separate. Magic laws.
Having
listen to me.
Having no chicken would be
Believe me.
So I feel like you would have to eliminate all parts of it.
So no more butter.
It's tricky.
Yeah,
it's
but
tricky.
Olive
Tikka
oil is pretty
masala.
good. Olive oil is still pretty good and it's versatile. If you really want to split the die, it's probably actually. No, yeah, I forget. I forget whether it's ghee, which is clarified butter, or it's like whole fat butter in that. But I guess it's the same diff.
Butter's gone. And you've doomed the entire world to not have rice anymore.
Wait,
that's what most people eat.
Is everyone?
This was just you. This is just you.
No, the world does not exist anymore. Does not exist anymore.
The world doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah, that's right. You heard me.
This got a lot more cosmologically significant.
Have your favorite food not exist anymore. And if you're saying all aspects of that food doesn't exist anymore, that goes for the entire globe.
It's arguable that rice is not part of chicken tikka masala. It's basically just the chicken and the cream sauce.
But it's the way that you like it.
Oftentimes you have to order the rice.
But how do you like it?
And that's extra fucking money. I like
it with rice?
I like it. Well, yeah, I like it with like more shit. Yeah, I like it as a full meal.
So,
because when rice is gone, then
rice is gone from
your
the entire
favorite
world.
dish.
Okay, so no naan. So none of that green sauce, which is great. So yeah, fuck.
But then anything else like basil is gone, right? Because it's a basil green sauce, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the sauce is actually mostly mint, cilantro. There are green peppers, scallions.
You're just knocking out so many herbs.
Lime juice.
Just so you can enjoy other meals. Way to go, Brian.
Yeah, well, there's lots of food left over though. There are lots of like staple foods left over. Yeah.
All of Asia is just gonna start eating legumes all of a sudden?
Sure.
That's nuts. Anyways.
Nice one, Butcher.
What is Dane's favorite food?
I like pretty much anything that's in a sandwich. Like I'll eat sandwiches all.
What's your favorite sandwich?
Turkey sandwich.
Turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
So no more turkeys. What do you eat on the turkey sandwich?
That's lettuce, tomato, cheese, mayo, mustard.
Ugh.
On probably sourdough.
It's all gone.
Oh, that's. I'm not choosing that one. I'm eating sandwiches. So.
But it's your favorite.
It's your favorite sandwich, though, forever. It's turkey sandwich.
It can't just be
forever.
sandwiches.
I know. I understand. I'd eat a turkey sandwich. I kind of do that already. I eat sandwiches a lot.
That would drive you insane eventually.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, I'll choose it, and I'll tell you why. Because I love it, and I'd eat sandwiches every day. For every meal.
Man, sandwiches are quite good. I feel like my default favorite has to just be Kraft mac and cheese.
You love it
with tuna and more cheese. That's my comfort meal. It's just been like my go-to for my whole life, right?
There's better mac and cheese though, even like. Do you really crave that stuff?
It's what I grew up with, so that's what I like.
Okay.
Is sort of the thing. Like
there's an emotional component.
Well, I've had Annie's and I've had like some other ones, and they taste different, and it's not what I am expecting, so I don't like it as much. You know what I mean?
It's not what your soul craves.
Yeah, it's not what plants
James
crave.
is a creature of habit.
Yeah. I like a lot of foods that aren't fucking garbage, but like I feel like I've been eating that since I was like 4, you know, and I got it down to a fucking science now. The way I like it.
He's written papers,
documents.
He's been published.
Proofs
even.
They call it in Canada. They call it Kraft Dinner or KD.
Oh really?
Instead of mac and cheese, yeah, because it's sold as a dinner and not just mac and cheese.
I thought you were going to say in Canada they call it Butcher's Delight.
In Canada they call it Kraft Dinner because they're garbage people and they eat garbage. This is dinner, my filthy urchin children. Now gobble it up and don't eat any vegetables or vitamins.
Because they're Canadian.
A boot.
I'm also Canadian.
Sure you are.
Yeah, so Brian, you would get rid of, deprive the world of chicken.
And rice and
butter
and cilantro and mint.
Yeah. Okay.
And limes.
Good. Yeah. And I would eat turkey sandwiches forever.
My dilemma.
Oh, we have a dilemma.
Is so like I do really like that thing, but like I don't go like insane on it. Like I got it in the pantry.
I've eaten 3 turkey sandwiches in a day before.
Well, so it's really good, but I feel like I would get sick of it pretty quick. Especially because I'm very particular about how I like it. There's not variance, right? So it'd be the exact same thing. But on the flip side, I'd lose all pasta, which is pretty rough, and cheese in a general sense. Like I could probably deal without like tuna. Salt would be gone. Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Just add that shit. That'd be rough. I don't know if a world without cheese is a world I want to live in.
You got to make some sacrifices here, Jim.
I mean, maybe for the sake of the world, I'll go Mac.
Oh, how altruistic of you.
It's
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, our Savior.
And then Jim would go famous the world over for saving us from not having...
a cheese drought.
Yeah, a cheese drought.
I read some article. It was like... I didn't look into it, so I don't know how it was even possible, but I
cheese
guess...
drought coming?
Worldwide cheese shortage.
The exact opposite. There is so much cheese that they don't know what to do with it. And I'm just like, how does that work?
Is the price of cheese going down? Because I haven't noticed.
Yeah, I haven't noticed either. It's still expensive.
Like, I guess they're just making more cheese than there is demand, but now they have it. Like, it seems so strange.
I'll bet there's some sort of, like, fucking, like, De Beers cheese fortune. You know, you've heard of the De Beers family. Like,
of course.
Yeah, like, they basically, like, there's, like, in the world, there are enough diamonds to reduce the cost of diamonds drastically. Like, to make them cheap as dirt. But they don't release them because they want to keep the demand up. I'll bet there's some sort of cheese De Beers family where they've got, like, fucking silos and silos of cheese, and they could flood the world with it, and like, poor children and, like, urchins could be eating all the cheese their gooey little hands can grab. But no, Cheese De Beers family says, no, fuck you children, fuck you poor people, no cheese, only cheese for the rich.
And Gouda would be the 1-year anniversary, and...
I'll light my cigar with a burning camembert.
I think it was the early 90s that the government had to buy surplus cheese from farmers to keep farmers in business. And then there was this glut of super cheap cheese, and poor people would buy government cheese.
Yeah.
You remember this?
I never knew that was why.
Yeah. The old Chris Farley joke, eating government cheese in a van down by the river.
I never knew why that was, though.
Yeah,
is that in the 90s?
Yeah. Like late 80s, early 90s.
Shit.
So... I don't know how that connects to any of the jokes you guys were telling,
it's a cheesy
it's
story.
A real. It's not okay.
Ha!
Well, guys.
Ha!
Okay, I almost got there.
All right.
Oh, Jimmy, you're such a curd. You
Ah!
got a way with words.
Oh,
fuck.
I love it. Legitimately.
You just melted my face off with that pun. Blisters. Cheese blisters. So thanks for joining us here in the tub for another week, and thank you to our special guest, Nicole, our good friend and neighbor, for coming in and offering up her services. And thank you to Lone Wolf, wherever he may be in the world, or she. I guess we don't know.
The mysterious lone wolf.
Yeah. But
It can be only one.
a lone wolf. But soon we will have our own ovipositor, and it will be ours. If you want to send us some Would You Rathers, send them to the PJC Cast at gmail.com. Also, like us on Facebook and send us the things there too, and then tweet us at the PJC Cast. My name's been Dane.
My name has been Brian.
I've been Jimmy.
And that's the Project Koozie crew. So have a good night and get home safe.
Vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom, motherfuckers.
Cheesy roads ahead.
Hey, maybe eat more fiber, huh?
Hey, how about some fiber?
I'm taking off my glasses so you know I'm serious. Hey,
Hey,
America. Hey,
PSA.
English-speaking world. Maybe eat more fiber, huh?
Your poops aren't poopy enough.
Be kind to your colon.
be kind
This has been Brian Warlock.
Brian
glasses-
Warlock.
The
of
more
the
you
PJC.
know. Be kind to your beehole.
And
Gotta-
beehole, be kind to you.
Yeah.
Give you presents.
Man,
Light
What
duties.
goes around comes around, and out your ass butt.
I really am not into butt stuff.
You went 3 different ways. You wrecked your ass butt.